I'm in the land of Om. Om.
It does really shoot right in.
Oh, yeah. Shoots right in. Zoom. This way. Right from here. Zoom.
It's alignment, it's light, it's sound, it's vibration. I'm going to do it one more time.
Wow, we got it again.
Just a light one.
Wow. I'm just gonna
Blasting off.
I'm going to do it too. Because if she does it, I got to do it again too. Oh, man, that feels great. You guys should really get one of these healings one day. They're fantastic.
Intense sound for intense times.
Yeah. It's like the lion. The lion shooting right down into there. Going, let's go. It's time to roar.
I knew you were going to say roar.
Sometimes you got to roar, you know.
Actually, you really do.
I'm trying to stay calm a little bit. I was going to start roaring for you guys, but I don't know how that's going to work out right now.
I don't know how that's going to look. Right. But hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. Do you want to put that back just so...
Yeah, we're going to put some stuff back here real quick because we don't want to break these, you know.
Welcome. My name is Tina.
My name is Welcome Billy.
This guy's Billy Rottkamp. And this is the Wednesday check-in. This is where we have already embraced the energy of the angels and the star beings and the masters and...
The star angels.
The star angels.
Yes.
All these amazing beings in and of the light. And we're here to check in with you because not only are we in eclipse season where that doorway is now pretty open, but we have all these planets retrograde. We had the Lion's Gate portal yesterday.
The gates are flooding open with high energies shooting down into your soul. What are they doing? They're activating your DNA.
Yes.
Aren't they?
A huge surge of light is a portal that is opened for the new. And that's why we're new on my personal page, just to try something new.
And what is it to get you to do? These energies, Tina. What are they trying to do? They're trying to connect your physical and your spiritual.
Yes.
And bring it all in. Almost like the feminine and the masculine, how that has to be combined.
Yeah.
And be leveled off correctly. I'm using a little different thing. Level balance. Well, the same thing is happening. They're shooting all these energy into your DNA to activate everything. You know? So they're activating spiritual, activating physical, bring them all together, a mesh, right? Just like the DNA strands, right? That's what's happening.
And so this high energy that's coming in, as Billy is saying, it's who and what we are, but we've forgotten. And because we've forgotten, we think that we're separate. And if we think we're separate, guess what happens? We're separate in some way.
That's right.
But never completely. We're only separate because it's our belief system. So these energies coming in are bridging that, whether you want it to happen or not. If you resist it, you're going to be in more pain, struggle, and hardship. But if you embrace it, then you can observe the pain, struggle, and hardship.
That was brilliant.
Because the pain, struggle, and hardship is there. Let's just be honest.
And look, so here's the bridge, right? The bridge hasn't formed yet because you have to form the bridge, right? So now the energies are coming right in the middle. Right in the middle of the bridge that's being performed. It's like a performance.
It's being performed.
It's a performance,
I
right?
like that. Yeah.
So right now it's right here. So it's a little weird because I can't do it right because I'm looking at this thing. But I'm looking at
I know, this thing gets you all messed up.
It's the reverse. But hey, it's up to you to mesh the bridge together, you know?
Yeah.
So if that works out better for you, you know, it's like that DNA strand that we talked about, but you're just meshing this together. So now what happens when it's together? The energy can flow through your whole being, your whole aura at one time. And that connection to source or universe is always on. That's what you want right now.
It's a unification.
You know? It's like this ball of light and it just spreads out, keeps going.
And it's vibrating through your cells. It's vibrating through the layers of your energy field. And as it's doing that, almost like I said this in my Kundalini class last night, just the way the heart beats physically, these high energies are vibrating in the cells and in the layers of the energy field. And they're so high that they're bringing out the shadow. And we've been talking a little bit about this, but now more than ever, that shadow, that dark aspect of ourselves, we're looking at face to face. And sometimes it's hard to see that. But that's why we want to really, really help you to just know. I saw someone wrote, and it's coming up really fast, but a roller coaster of emotions. But
Yes,
I love that.
that's
Ride
awesome.
it.
That's right.
Just ride it and watch it and observe it. It's going to be extreme highs and extreme lows, but it can serve you if you ride it and watch it, and you don't have to get so hooked. And even, put your hands up and just go,
Wow,
woo!
put your hands up.
The roller coaster.
Oh, that's right. Put your hands up.
Know.
Oh, that's what I see. It's like, it's role reversal today.
Because you know what? He just got busted. He pretends he's listening. You weren't being present. You were waiting for your turn to talk.
You know why? You know what happened was
busted.
I had to say something, and it's like, I can't let it go. Can't let it go. So it goes on.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what's happening right now? You could put your hands up, but but what's really happening is these energies that are here, it's stirring the pot.
That's true.
Right? The pot's being stirred. And this pot...
He had to get a prop in there, didn't he?
It's like the cauldron, and we're spinning the pot. It's your pot.
Okay, they get the point. But what happens when the pot is spun? Is that how you say it?
When the pot is stirred.
Stirred?
That's when you have life issues from the past
Ding,
that
ding,
are
ding.
brought up again that you think maybe you've been okay with, or you think that you've gotten through. But it's right now, what's happening is the reason why these energies are coming through right now is to stir your pot so you can let go of these things that are going to come up. And what's going to happen? You might have some anger. You might have some sadness.
Let's talk about the anger.
Let's do it.
The reason I want to talk about the anger is because over the weekend, I was very angry.
She was.
And he was so great with it. He was just like, okay, she's going through stuff. And I would even say, I don't over stupid things, and some things weren't stupid, but I knew. So I just, and he provided this beautiful container for me. And then Monday and Tuesday hit. Ooh. Yes, yesterday and Monday. And Billy was just like, I'm angry. And everything bothered him.
It's
and
true.
I did the same for him. And it was just so interesting. He'd just go, you know what? This isn't right. And this. And I just listened because I knew, okay, this is what's happening. Now, we don't always have a partner or somebody at that moment that's there to provide that, which is why we have to have it for ourselves. But like you said this morning, we've got to be able to express it and let it out, whatever it is. And for some of you, it may be grief. For some of you, it might be just irritation. We're telling you this now because through this eclipse season, we're only at the beginning. Sorry, only the beginning here. There's going to be these extreme highs and lows.
That's right. And so, like Tina was saying, you really, if you're feeling these high energies and you feel like you need to, like I've been feeling like roar, or you need to speak out. You need to express yourself. That's the word I'm trying to use. So remember that pot's being stirred. I got two right now. The pot's being stirred, right? But so if the pot's being stirred and you feel this fire inside, like the lion, right?
Don't hold it in.
Don't hold it in, because all that's going to do is suppress you even more and bring up things that are you're not going to be able to express them, because if you don't express, what happens?
It's like a boiling pot.
See how it happens? When you don't express, it compounds.
Yeah.
And it compacts and compacts and compacts. All of a sudden, you're going to have this giant explosion. And I don't want any of you guys exploding on, because that's going to be no good,
I have to shift and move.
Oh, okay.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Well,
Oh, now I'm higher.
That's right.
So, yes, this is the way to express, you might be asking. I just heard, tell them that doesn't mean you have to necessarily express the anger. We can do that because we know what's going on.
Yeah.
But it could be, and I saw one of you guys said you loved the class. Jane did the Kundalini meditations.
Nice.
That's a way to express, because what did we do? We chanted. We did breathing things. We moved the body. So action. You want to take some kind of action in expressing it in some way.
Yeah. So that, and that expression could be like Tina and I did. Because, we know what's really going on with the energy. Mm-hmm. Or, obviously it could be expressing through writing. Maybe you write everything down, what you're feeling, and then you could always go back to that and reread that afterwards, like the next day. And that's how you'll express. Because everybody expresses in a different way. But you need to, remember we talked about feel it, right? Talked about feelings last week. You need to be feeling this stuff and let it go. All right? We have to let it go so we can be those beings. That who we are inside, right?
And that's another thing that you can do is fill yourself up with light. And that's what this whole Lionsgate thing was yesterday. Like I said, these surges of light from the planet Sirius coming down all over the earth to help us awaken, to help us align with our heart. And so when you can just sit and visualize light and fill up in it, just visualize that you're breathing it in. That is something that is just really powerful that you can just do even in your meditation.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I lost something I was going to say. See? I was paying attention.
That's okay, because we pulled cards too.
Oh, this is what I wanted to tell you guys. So the energies are coming in, right? The pot is being stirred. But what's the goal, right? So we talked about expressing, right? So how do you do that? Well, what I got before was that it's an eternal
love
fight of love, right? Or eternal love fight. So what's happening is it's a love fight inside. So you got this pot being stirred. And what do we got to do? We got to put the love in there, right? Inside of us, internally, to move forward, to keep moving on. So how do we do that? Well, we got to have the feelings, right? Feel it, and then bring it out. And then what can you do? Once that all comes out, what happens? Externally, everything starts to come out, right? And then you have this giant aura of this love. So now you got this love fight all around you. Love fight's the best. The fights of love fight. Dude, it's like, what are you talking about?
Well, I was looking to see. I just love to see who's here with us. I am listening to you though. Right. I do know. I understand the eternal love fight.
The eternal love fight.
It's really just about it's an inner struggle.
Correct.
It's really an inner fight, no matter what's happening. It's something going on the inside. But the solution is love. It's always love. And that's not always easy to do. So when you see the shadow aspect of yourself, love it, embrace it.
Right. Yes.
You just like to jump in. All right. So the affirmation for you is, I embrace the good that I cannot even see. Especially now because the shadow's coming up. Especially now because there's these extreme highs and lows. You might not be able to see that the very thing coming up is for your healing, is for your growth, is for the evolution of your soul, because that's what it is for all of us. So in the midst of all of this, if you could just say, I embrace the good that I cannot even see, because you probably can't see it right now, because the dark and the shadow is there. It is there, whether you see it or not. So when you can just affirm, I embrace the good that I cannot even see, this is going to just help. So it's just like a little mantra that you can just put out there that will help in this expansion and help in the light.
I think that's beautiful.
Okay. So, do you want to get... the angel of the week.
Oh, yeah. What can we do that?
Affirmation of the week. We have something else coming up at the end.
We do have something at the end. Yep, we're getting there.
But, our card. Do you want to share it?
Can I do it?
I knew you wanted to.
I just want to show everybody the card. This is a really beautiful card. It's Archangel Michael.
Sure is.
And on the bottom there, you have Thoth, or Thoth, as some people would say, transmutation.
I say Thoth. Some say Tehote, but it's Thoth. He is the god of wisdom. He's the father god in Egypt. He's the god of magic.
Yep.
He has the head of an ibis bird.
Mm-hmm.
And has a lot of star energy. He is amazing. We were in his temple in Egypt, and I had a profound experience when he came through of Father God. I have a good relationship with my dad, but this was like the divine father. We always talk about the divine mother.
Right.
Thoth was this. I literally felt like I was home. And then Archangel Michael, they both have more of a masculine energy, even though it's both. So these beings, this energy, wants to work with us.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's what's happening right now. So what's happening right now, though, so we always talk about the feminine and the masculine. Mm-hmm. Well, this week, it's a lot of masculine happening, right? Because, Father God, or whatever we want to call it, Father, Mother God. Mm-hmm. But this is masculine energy right here from Thoth, right? And that's why the pot is being stirred, Yeah. Instead of like that mother nurturing, right? Like this loving nurturing.
Right.
We're getting the pot stirred saying, hey, come on, it's time to get off your ass. You know, let's get going with the spiritual aspect of yourself. You know,
but it's true
that's really what's happening. You know,
you can't be sitting on the sidelines anymore, waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
All of this energy and all of the crazy cosmic happenings are calling us to really take action.
Mm-hmm.
Archangel Michael is the archangel that not only protects you, but he aligns you with your purpose and your mission. But
Sure.
that doesn't mean that he just hands it to you. It means that you have work to do. It means what are you going to do and how are you going to be in order for your purpose, for your whole reason that you incarnated at this time, so that you can step into it, so that you could be of service to humanity, so that you could love every aspect of what's coming up. And it's definitely not easy because you're going to see right now that people are on edge.
That's true.
And if people aren't on the spiritual path, they're going a little cray-cray.
Because they don't know how to deal with it.
They don't know how to deal with the energy that's coming in.
I've seen it so much.
Look at all the people leaving their body. It's because they can't hold, the light coming in is so strong, they can't deal with their shadow. That they're like, I'm checking out. So there's an intensity here for a reason. That's why we're saying ride the roller coaster. Honor yourself. Yes, it's about the mother nurturing energy, but it's also this protective father energy of taking action and knowing that magic and that wisdom, it's within you.
That's beautiful. But listen, so now this is great that Tina brought this up again. So we talked about the bridge before, right? Mm-hmm. So now, obviously we have the nurturing mother bridge, and we have the father bridge over here, right? I'm using my right hand just so you know, but it's right. It's just
everything's backwards on this thing.
So you got the bridge, right? So now you got masculine and feminine coming in, right? Whoops. It's so funny. I can't do it. Hold on for a second.
That's why I always have a problem with the cards.
All right. There we go. There's the bridge. So we're almost there. So the energy's coming through, and it's lighting this up, and you got to mesh it together. But it's your job to mesh it together. And that's why there's so many star beings right now and star angels. They're all around us. And it's up to you to invoke them in. Invoke them in. Bring them in. Say, I invoke the star angels and the masters and the angels.
Your spirit guides.
And the star beings. And
filling yourself up with light also brings them in. Even just sitting in gratitude and visualizing that light around you, it brings them in. And now more than ever, if you think of how time is going so fast, these energies are really picking up. So when you think it, when you feel it, when you visualize it, it's there just like that.
That's right. They just come all in. It's like all around you.
So let's get to the cards because we're running out of time.
It's true.
And hi, you guys. Thanks all for commenting here. Oh, hey, Dar. Oh, my gosh. Amanda, Nicole, Claudia, Jean, Kim, Kathy, Sherry.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. So, cards. Do you want to go first?
Cards? What do we got?
Cards to just help you along right now.
I got a couple.
Okay. Here, I'm going to try this. Ready? We are all connected. Sorry, you guys. It's harder than you think because of this backwards thing. Look how beautiful. We are all... The reason this is important, I think Monday, my live, the universal heart came up. This is just telling us we're all in this together.
That's right.
When I think I said it, we say this in Kundalini Yoga. Remember that the other person is you. Now, this is easy to do when you're sitting with someone you love.
Absolutely.
Not so easy to do when it's someone that challenges you. But guess what? It's an aspect of who you are, the shadow. And so that's a great way to find out what you need to work on. When that shadow of that person is there, it's some kind of mirror for you. And it's just remember, that person is me. How can I love myself through this? And remember that. It can help you go away from the me to the us and the we.
Wow, nice. Can you just say that again?
It takes it away from the me, the ego, everything is happening to me, it's all about me, to
me.
No, let me detach. This is about us, this is about we as a collective.
Wow, can you feel it?
Stir the pot.
It's the we. Can't you feel it? It's right here.
High heart.
There it is.
This is the chakra to be focusing on.
That's it. That's the spot.
See, it's so weird because it's all backwards. Okay, go to your card.
So we got a beautiful card here. And it's peace, right? So look at that. Now look at that card. Look how beautiful that card looks, right? Look at all those colors in there. You got green, you got orange, you got yellow, you even have blue on the bottom. There's all the colors in there. It's peace. So what's happening right now, as Thoth and Archangel Michael and all our star beings and star angels have told us, is that, listen, these energies are intense, and you have to feel them. You also have to embrace them. and it's time to let go of them.
The other thing too, oh sorry.
That's all right. I got to finish a little bit.
Okay.
And but it's so
That was very calm and nice.
they want you to realize that it's going to be intense and you might feel some massive emotions. But remember that peace always resides inside you. And that peace is always, you're always able to tap into peace at any given moment. So remember,
Right.
if you're not feeling well, whatever it may be emotionally in these times of these energies, you have to tap into here, right?
That's actually what I was just going to say is the way to really discover, embrace, and find peace is to be in a situation where you are not in peace at all. And then guess what happens? You have to become that peace.
That's right.
How do we become peace? It's an inside job.
Yeah.
It's finding it within. And so that's what makes this so challenging. It's easy to talk about this, but not as always so easy. So, and you know what? This card came up Monday too. I don't know if you guys remember, if you saw the Monday Live, or, it's been coming up a lot. And it's, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. How do we do that? By becoming the opposite. And that's, again, why the shadow is there, to become the opposite.
I have one more thing to say about this.
Of course
if I
you
can.
do.
All right, so so now we talk about peace, right? So just look at that, that light that you're seeing, the peace. So I just got this. So when you feel like you need to get into that peace again, think of a lightning bug. And what happens with the lightning bug? He flashes his beautiful golden light of God, which that's what I've seen right away right here. I just see that light. And whenever we look at one of those, like a firefly or that, we look at it and we go, wow, look how beautiful that light is, right? That lightning bug's shining bright. Well, that's what happens for you to get into your peace mode. It's the lightning bug. You have it here also.
What I love, though, about the lightning bug is that the light is always there, whether it's flashing or expressing it or not. And it's a really great analogy to think about people in the world. I know that when I was in anger over the weekend, I wasn't really showing my light, but thank God this guy loves me, know? And we laugh at each other when we're angry, and then it brings it into that. It's not as easy, though, out in the world because these intense energies are making people a little crazy. So it takes an extra effort to just say, that person's God, that person's light. They may not be showing it, but it's who we all are. And so when we can really feel and see it for ourselves, then we can begin to see it in others. And one of my favorite quotes by Yogi Bhajan, who brought Kundalini Yoga to the West, is, if you can't see God in all, you can't see God at all.
That's right. Very true.
It's like, it's a little sting there.
Yeah.
But it just means that we have more work to do.
That's right.
More
compassion.
Yeah. The last card, and then you can tell them about the DNA activation code.
Sure.
How perfect. I know we see and hear it, talk about it all the time. Letting go. Letting go, letting God.
Isn't that a song? Letting go?
We always say it at Agape, so I don't know. But, letting go, surrender, trust. I know, we say them all the time. But it's because as the soul evolves, there's always a new level to step into, to embrace, to embody. And it's not about being perfect or looking pretty or having everything look great. It's just embracing it all as an experience. That's how the soul evolves. The good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty, the painful, the joyous. So when we can just let go and allow ourselves to be and have all that just be our experience without judgment. Sounds so easy, right? Detaching.
Sounds great.
Then, you guys have heard me say it all the time, we do this dance, and that's what it is. We dance into the bliss and the joy, and then we go into the anger but if we can just keep bringing ourselves back, that's how we build self-mastery. That's how the soul evolves. And then just being gentle with yourself along the way.
I have a little homework for you. This is something that Tina and I had taught in one of our classes. So how do we let go? So how do we let go of an experience that's hurt us? Well, what you do is you close your eyes and you envision yourself on the other side, right? And you hold that hand. You hold your hand. So now you're envisioning yourself on the other side, right? You talk about the experience that you want to let go of. That's painful, hurtful, whatever it may be for you. And then you say to yourself, I let go of this experience, or I want to let go of this hurtful feeling. And then all you do is you love yourself,
Mm-hmm.
You love yourself that you're looking at in the mirror, basically.
It's amazing.
And you both let go at the same time. And you let that other self go up into the angels and disperse there. Now, this is very powerful.
It's really powerful.
And
you can journal it, or you can visualize it.
Yeah.
You can do it out loud. You can say it just in... But guess what that really is? That's what self-forgiveness is. You're letting go of your energy connection to a story, to a person, to whatever it is. And then at the same time, freeing yourself.
Yeah. And you can use that, like we talked about the pot being stirred and trying to let go of all this stuff that's coming up. Well, use what I just told you to do. Mm-hmm. You know, you want to hold two hands, but let go. And see yourself go up there. Because that's the old self. That's the old pain. We don't need that anymore.
You can ask what the message is, too.
Sure.
You know, okay, what's the message that I need to fully embrace so that I can now let it go? So we have one last thing for you guys. Woo-woo! Go ahead.
All right, so listen. We're going to start doing these every week. We're going to call it the DNA code activation.
Activation codes.
Because this is
I wrote it wrong, sorry.
Codes, it's all right. But DNA activation codes, because what's happening is you're getting all this download of this DNA, and we want you to say a DNA affirmation code to keep, to move us along a little faster if we can, right?
Remember, energy flows wherever you place your attention and intention, and have to trust that.
Right. So what we want to do is maybe you could do it every day this week for like 5 minutes, hopefully, and you're going to close your eyes. You're going to bring in all the light into your body, right? And you're going to say, I am an extraordinary being of light. And that's your affirmation. You just keep saying that over and over again.
Simple.
Nice and simple. And then bring in that golden light, Bring in the firefly, right?
I am an extraordinary being of light. Think about that. Extraordinary. Because you are. You're not ordinary. You're not average. You're not mediocre. You're made out of the image and likeness of the Creator. So by saying, I am an extraordinary being of light, I am the embodiment of love, it just places that in and around your field.
It's beautiful. Remember.
It activates that higher energy in you.
And we're telling you guys to do this because you know what? It does work. But you have to do the work, Just keep doing it. Say that. I am an extraordinary being of light. And feel it, right? Mm-hmm. You can even see it. Because you are extraordinary. It's you. Right?
It's a really simple one. And remember the one from before. I embrace the good that I cannot even see.
It's beautiful.
Okay?
It's beautiful stuff.
So, thank you guys for being here with us.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, we love to check in with you. We're switching some things up of having, when we went into meditation, having different aspects of teaching tools come in because we receive the message and then we share it with you.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I love hanging out with this girl, too. She's fantastic.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you.
So, we're here Wednesdays. I'm here Mondays, Fridays. And if we have a chance to pop on and connect with you in other times, we'll just kind of do it on the whim. I have a Angel Forum tonight if you'd like to receive a reading. I only take 6 to 8 people, and there's still some room if you want to join us. And I think that's it. If you're in the New York area, we're teaching an Angelic Soul Star Counseling course.
September 9th and 10th.
9th and 10th of
September 9th and 10th. Yeah. Put it on your calendar. Don't forget.
And we have webinars coming up and all that great stuff that we'll announce at another time. So if you like this message, if you could share it, that really helps us. If you could follow my business page and like it, and or follow me here on my personal page, it's all ways that you can be notified when we're live so that we can connect with you.
That sounds fantastic. Okay. So please connect, please share, and remember, every week we're going to do a DNA activation code. And,
yes, we are.
We want you guys to work with us. Let's do it.
Yes.
All right?
So blessings, you guys.
Love, love, love.
Lots of love.